And we're live here in Nourish, Heal, and Thrive. I have Cece, and notice she spells it S-E-A-S-E-A. We really love that. And she has all kinds of cool things happening to her, and she's doing a lot of different things. And we just want to share what she's doing with everybody. So, Cece, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Derek. I love that your brand also includes the word nourish in it because I believe that's very important for all of us. My brand is Breathe, Nourish, Life Thoughtfully, and
Oh,
yours is, yes.
beautiful. Beautiful. Cece, why don't you tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and what you do?
Well, I was born Coleen Campbell. That means I'm Scottish, somewhere down there with the name Campbell. I'm also Canadian French. That's just my ancestry. I was born in the United States, but I was born in the smallest state of all the United States, which is Rhode Island. And within Rhode Island, I was born within the smallest city of the smallest state, which is Central Falls. And on top of that, I was born on the smallest street of the smallest city of the smallest state. With all that said, I was also conditioned or programmed to feel very, very small, very insignificant, or as if I was a codependent. I was born to please others and exemplify their feelings and their desires, but I always shadowed myself and suffocated myself at the expense of others. I released myself from all that codependency because that's harmful. By doing what I did, I suffered willingly. It was my choice. I suffered, though, for 30 years in morbid obesity. I was morbidly obese, which is 50 or more pounds overweight for 30 plus years. I had blood tests that resulted in like liver enzymes all over the place, and they were trying to lower my cholesterol with medications and putting me on psych meds, which all of what they tried, I accepted, embraced, but every single thing they suggested was really deteriorating me. The cholesterol lowering meds was my worst. I'm part of a 1% gene mutated category on this planet. We have pseudo xanthoma elasticum. The scientific abbreviation is PXE. We, 1% of us only, are meant to have higher cholesterol. They were giving me meds to lower my cholesterol. You see, the pharmaceutical meds too, the ones to maintain my equilibrium, apparently. Well, my body was saying, no, what you're trying to give. Of course, I was emotional. And now they're giving me meds. I'm visually impaired because of those medications. I wasn't supposed to take them at all, but I didn't know. It's my own fault. I embraced it. I know what I'm supposed to take. Today, I've been through not one, but two beta tests to prove that marijuana is my medicine. When I was a kid, I was deathly afraid of it. I wouldn't even go to a concert because of contact high. And, well, find out that medicine is my medicine, not what they were suggesting. And I've healed much of what I've done to myself by embracing what they said. But my vision, I mean, I can barely see you. Reading is terrible for
Hmm.
me, and I've taken to writing books. Can you see what how important it is for me to send this message out? I can't
Yeah.
even hardly read, but I'm still writing books. I'm still doing it. God's telling me to do it. I did it in real time, and I had to because I don't know how much longer I'm going to see thanks to me embracing what they said. I don't embrace it anymore. That's just really that simple.
So it's an amazing journey. Where did you get this inspiration or this idea that, okay, I need to stop taking the meds, I need to, and how did you lose the weight and all that? Where did that come from?
Well, the weight came naturally when I said I'm going to be consistent, authentic. I'm going to put a camera down and record myself. If I didn't record my exercises, they didn't happen. I've made myself do it twice, a whole workout in one day, because in my mind I converted it. If I didn't record it and didn't publish it, it didn't happen. That maintained my strength. And then I consistently change all that up. The what was the first question? I'm sorry.
It was just what inspired you to make this change. I mean, you're in this mode of, okay, I accept everything the doctors are telling me to do, but
Yeah.
then you stopped. So why did you stop?
Well, the inspiration came because I'm going to say it's God. my body kept resisting every single thing they said. I would even lie to them saying I'm taking the meds because, and I'm like, I got to stop doing this. It's not working. And then I started trying marijuana only because I finally was with somebody who did use it as a medicine. And he said, just try it. And I tried it. And then I put myself on a regimen of it and I started healing. But in the beginning, I was using the marijuana with their meds, which actually accentuated the craziness. So I don't
Mhm.
suggest people do the two in tandem with one another.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
marijuana.
it's the inspiration, I believe, came from God. My internal dialogue kept saying, this isn't right, this isn't right. And it was incessive.
Yeah. Yeah. So now, how long have you been down you look great. So how long have you been off doing the meds and
I
better
didn't
at
get
weight
off,
and
I didn't get off fully off the psychotic meds until about 2020, between 2020 and 2022.
mm,
In 2019, it was a catastrophic break. I took each and every single psychotic medicine I had in my medicine cabinet. I didn't care if it was for next month. I took every single pill. I saw heaven. It said, get off those psych meds, Coleen. I was very impulsive and wanted to end everything. It's very terrible when you're in the mindset I had. I was thinking of suicide every day, every hour, every second, every moment of now. Of course, I was going to do that. I had to be focused, diligent. I had to be consistent. I had to gain courage. I'd be dead right now if I didn't do that.
mm,
Every single expectation of me prior to me changing me was that I would be dead or very, very sick with cancer right now. I wouldn't even be able to talk to you. Most of my paternal lineage from my father, all the women were either very sick or dead by my age. And I'm very healthy. This is not what the expectations were. A lot of people with pseudo xanthoma by my age are very sick and unhealthy. So I've done something and I didn't do it myself. I know God told me to. I just know it.
right.
How did I do it?
Yeah. Well, so what message do you have for other people that are maybe struggling the same way you are?
My message is I put it out there. I didn't care how illogical it looked. I even, when I meditated and I did very, very scary bathroom meditations, I still put them out there. I want people to know, don't be afraid of it. I didn't die through it. What happened is it helped wake me up. A lot of the times when I was screaming at my loudest, that's when I had my biggest awakenings. So don't be afraid of the emotions that are coming at you. They say, face them. And that's what I did.
Yeah,
And I showed them how I did it. They got to figure it out for themselves. So I can't tell anybody how to do it. And I'm not looking to make money off them, but I'm going to make money off them because my stuff is all streamed. They introduced all those AI streaming services to help us.
right.
So I don't have to put all those business practices together and stress myself out. When I did all that, I was then in business mode and I'd be at a red light and I'd be zoned right out because I'm worried about all the goals they want me to do and all the stuff that has nothing to do with me and people behind me beeping on the horn. Hey, your light is green. You got to go. But I was zoned out in somewhere else land. That's why today I've got two goals in life. That's it. I am not responsible to anybody or anything if those two goals are not in line. One's my cellular structure and one's my bone density. Other than that, nothing's important to me until everything else is a bonus.
Yeah, yeah. So tell us what your book's about or your
My
book.
books are all just self-love healing. I research, I listen to things, I put in stuff, even stuff I haven't tried because there's suggestions from people. Like there's a COVID breathing technique within my first book. I never had that, but I put it in there anyway.
Hmm, great.
If I found it, I referenced it, I cited it. I put songs in my books, not because I want to grandiose myself and say that song is mine. No, everybody knows, people forget. I'm actually publicizing those artists too and their words because they're relative.
Yeah.
I do it for free. I don't ask them for anything. On Facebook, if I publish their song, they agree to share their music rights with me and give me some profits. I'm like, wow, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, that is amazing. So tell us where are you streaming? How can people find you?
I have my entire healing journey right on Facebook. The profile that you have found me on, my main profile, is
Okay.
where the whole journey is.
Okay.
I've created two, well, one's a page, I guess they call it, and that's Breathe, Nourish, Life Thoughtfully, my business page. But then I've created a peaceful place to rejuvenate happiness. And that's just a group for people to just put in anything happiness that they want to. I'm also on TikTok. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and there's a whole bunch of other places that I don't really follow, but apparently I'm there.
Okay.
I've got books on Amazon already published. They can buy them. I'm on Kindle. My first book is already auditorily available for free on YouTube. I spoke it in. Um, People need to be aware. My disclaimer is if they can't handle big words, I'm not allowed to say it here on, but they begin with the word F. They end with the second to last letter is a C. If they can't handle those words, they shouldn't read my book or even listen to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they just get offended anyway.
Yeah. We do things and it's not meant for everybody, but the people that it's meant for will find it. That's what I
Right,
believe.
exactly. Right. Some people can handle that word without chemical interference within their body.
Right.
I have to learn to be diplomatic with certain people.
Yeah. That's okay. So, um, do you have a message for everybody that you want to share? Anything that we didn't get to talk about that we haven't got to?
My only message is I accept everyone else as is, and I expect also to be accepted as is because that's just the way we were intended to be. You know, me personally, I see things in people's eyes. Even though I don't see, I still see in your eyes. And when I see everybody, I see your intended soul. When you were you born, Derek, with a bottle of Jack Daniels or any whiskey in your hands? How about a knife or a gun or maybe even a rocket flare? No, you weren't. We were all born innocent. We're all created. We can embrace whatever we wish. We do not have to follow whatever they say blindly. That's it.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That's really nice. Wow.
Your aura is beautiful, by the way.
Oh,
I try not to tell people because they don't believe me, but you've got a gorgeous aura around you.
oh, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Yeah, I see auras too.
Thank you.
So here's this bright and shiny, and we're glowing with each other. I love it. Any
Do you have any questions for me?
what was that?
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I we covered a lot. Um, is there anything we missed?
I'm not certain. Even if we did, it wouldn't matter. We don't have to be perfect.
All right. Yeah, I feel like you got a lot out in a short amount of time, and there's a lot of information that we can unpack here. And the video is going to be up so people can watch it a couple times because I feel like there's a lot of little things you said that people are going to want to pick up on. So I think it's really, really worth rewatching
Thank
and
you.
re-listening to what you said.
Thank you.
There's some good
Derek, if
messages.
anybody wants to go ahead and donate to my cause or be part of it, I think it's amazing, but I am on the ground floor. I'm still trying to get myself into the rehab facility so I can, because I've got a TI or EIN number, but I want to register my business and do everything properly.
Right.
Maybe if somebody's local here in Corpus Christi knows how to and wants to come and visit me, that would be fine. I'm just like being visually impaired and having a huge mission. It's hard to do it alone. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Understood. Yeah, so if anyone watching, listening in the Corpus Christi area and you can help Cece out, she'd greatly appreciate that. Cece, I'm
Mhm.
going to have you put all your links in the comments of this post if you can do that.
Mhm.
And that way people can find you and get a hold of you, connect with you if they feel like they resonate with what you're saying. And yeah, any final words to leave everyone with?
I say thank you. Yes, everybody as is. Please don't ask me to come in to your circle if all you want to do is disgrace me because you don't, maybe you want to force me into a different belief. I ask, don't do that. That's all.
Okay,
Thank you.
great. Thank you so much for doing this, Cece. This was really great. I really appreciate you. And if you resonate with what Cece was saying, definitely check out the link she's going to put in the comments and watch her YouTubes and her social media and read her books and we'll have her back. So
Thank you.
um, thank you so much. And if you like what we're doing here in Nourish, Heal, and Thrive and you want to be spotlighted and share your gifts and share what your story, comment interview and we'll connect with you. Or even if you're struggling and you need some support, we're here for you too. So thanks everybody, and we'll see you at the next one.